Here we're looking at F5 networks. We do see prices starting to bounce back a little bit, but you could see it having a tough time today of holding that action. We saw it. Let's look a little closer here, and you could see prices trying to fill the gap here, and did go to a new high, but quickly sold toward the midpoint on the weekly, 104.05. I do think very likely we'll see prices try to test that. Any break there, I think we go into the 100, easily, and maybe even much lower. But on the short term, we still have to understand that we had the gap here, a secondary gap, and then maybe this is kind of exhausting a little bit. It's trying to kind of come back. So I think it's important to at least consider the possibility it's going to try to go into that 107. Now I think 107 is going to be very tough for it to kind of break over. So I would watch that. But if we start to see this break any lower from this 104, I think we could see the test to the 100 range again. And when we look at it on the weekly, I still think it's very vulnerable. As you could see, these prior highs right here, and very vulnerable to this continued lower action coming into these prior lows. You could see it taking out a lot of these swings. So I think it's here's your next one here, and you could see that's why we're getting some bounce here. So I think that could be short-lived, and then move to 90 to possibly back into that 70 level.